is written and directed by Drew Hancock. It is produced by the creator of Barbarian, Zach Cregger. Now, the interesting thing for me about this film is when I saw the teaser trailer for this, it had that tagline, "From the unhinged creators of Barbarian." And I assumed that this movie was directed by Zach Cregger and not Drew Hancock. And I did not discover that fact until I saw this film. Surprise! I think the important thing to do is to go into this movie blind, because I only saw the teaser trailer. And the teaser trailer, yeah, it gives a few things away, but there's no context to it. And then, it really doesn't spoil what the grandiose factor of this movie is.
There have been two moments in my life when I was happiest. The first was the day I met Josh.
I'm Josh.
I'm Iris. And the second, the day I killed him.
I was blown away. I was like, holy Batman, this movie is absolutely phenomenal, especially if you don't know anything going into it. So just a quick little spoiler-free review for those of you who haven't seen it. The movie is about a woman named Iris, played by Sophie Thatcher, who meets a man named Josh, played by Jack Quaid. They go on a date to an isolated, rustic house in the woods, and goes awry. Now I know that basic little premise may sound generic, it may sound cliche, but hear me out on this. This movie is not what you expect. It goes in so many different directions that you don't see coming, that I guarantee you as an audience member who loves movies will be thoroughly entertained. Now, let's get down to the meat and potatoes of this movie. Now, I'm not gonna completely tear that skin off the bone and spoil everything for you.
Iris, wake up.
What are you doing?
So the big reveal and all the trailers after the teaser is that Iris, played by Sophie Thatcher, is an android. She is a companion bot who was engineered and created. So this movie is a mixture of many different things. It's like Ex Machina, and it has a little bit of Terminator in there, which I thought was cool. And that's fun. That's the funniest thing, because as I was watching this movie, I was saying to myself, now you see, you stupid studios, this is how you make Terminator.
I think I saw that kid you were. Hey!
I treated it like this would be the only thing anyone would ever read of mine. So I think that's why every genre is in there, because I'm like, well, I might not have a chance to do a thriller, a sci-fi, a heist movie, a comedy, yeah, like, and then it just like I love Terminator, so it feels like there just should be some nods to it, and like that's the fun little Easter eggs, the things that inspired you through your life.
If they ever do make another Terminator movie, you better hire Drew Hancock, because this man, he knows what he's doing. There's so many different genres, you could say, that are in this film. Like, it does feel like a love story, it does feel like an action film, it does feel like a horror film, a suspense thriller, it does feel like a comedy at times. The movie it does have some funny moments in it. And so just with that alone, it's like you go into it and you don't know what to expect. Even if you do know that Iris is an android, there are still so many other twists and turns and directions that this movie goes in. And that's the other fun thing about it, is that the movie keeps you guessing. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. It keeps you biting your nails. And at least that's how I felt. Like, there are moments and tense sequences in this film that are played out to where you're like, is Iris gonna get away? Is she gonna make it? And there are like cool moments where, like, she's playing with this device, you know, tinkering around with her settings and everything, you know. So there's so many memorable, cool moments and scenes that are woven into this story and this narrative. To just all the way around, this movie is just absolutely exciting.
Do you not like me, Kat?
You know, it's not that I don't like you, Iris. It's the idea of you. You make me feel so replaceable.
One of the most interesting factors about this film, along with a list of interesting factors, is how emotional all of this is. Like, we not only get an emotional point of view from Iris, but we get an emotional point of view from pretty much all of the characters presented here. Like, the movie doesn't do a deep dive character analysis or anything like that. We get just enough information to learn who these people are, why they're doing what they're doing, and we get to learn about their relationships with each other. And at certain points in the film, it may feel like, you know, this is a romantic movie, you know, it may feel a little sappy, a little corny, a little cheesy, you know, whatever, because it's doing all the lovey-dovey stuff in the middle of, you know, this chaotic, frantic, you know, chaos. But it works, you know, it works in getting into that emotional core of these characters, so that when the shit does hit the fan, you are emotionally invested in what is going on, while at the same time being on the edge of your seat.
Just remember to smile. And act happy. Cute trick.
Companion, rated R.
Drew Hancock, I am impressed, and I can't wait to see what you do next. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, go watch Companion, because it has everything that a hardcore movie lover could want in a film. It damn sure satisfied me. That's all I have to say.
I love you forever.